Hello everyone. I wanted to come on and talk about the Sabian symbol for Neptune right now as she is stationing direct. This came through loud and clear the other night. First I was messing around with something and I heard something fall in this room. This is like my special room where I do my yoga and I pull my cards and everything. And I look behind the bench to see what fell, and I find an oracle card that says dreams. And I was like, how did that get there? I don't remember leaving any cards out. So sure enough, that night I had some pretty vivid dreams, and I also had this message coming through about the Sabian symbol. So the Sabian symbol is Spiritist phenomena. And initially, when I think of Spiritist phenomena, the first thing I think of is a seance. And I think of mediums getting together to materialize a spirit so we can see it. But it's interesting because I realized that my mind has sort of changed or shifted, because what I feel now, like what I think of now, is Spiritist phenomena is us. We are spirit in form. We are thoughts that became a form. So we often, from the material realm, think, wow, what a miracle to materialize a spirit before our eyes. But we're missing the point that that's us, and that's nature as well. Nature represents the spiritual realms. It is the visual, physical representation. It's spirit that is behind everything. So it feels like, and I keep saying this recently, it feels like it's really important to remember this, because then we remember that it's our word, it's our thoughts and our words that brought us here, that brought us into existence. You could even accredit it to powers higher than us too, of course. But we are becoming conscious of this. So as you become more conscious, there's a little more responsibility to become aware of the thoughts you're having. And so it's a practice, right? To practice thinking lovingly of ourselves and thinking about what we want rather than worrying about what we don't want. Just completely surrendering. And then we can work in this way where we're co-creating, I want to say collaborating with the spirit realm. Like we're consciously collaborating, and what we get and bring here revolves around, and it all affects each other. So it's not just the spiritual world affecting us and everything happens on this physical plane. There are also things changing in worlds that we may not be able to see. And it's pretty amazing when you start thinking about these two worlds as one. When you really start thinking about the holistic view of it. So that's where Neptune is taking me. It's encouraging us to be more compassionate, to be kind, and this is coming at a really good time leading up to the holidays. Just to remember that we're all connected, and really keeping that vibration of love and kindness is more important right now, so that the shifts that need to happen can happen. I mean, they're inevitable, but it feels like there's just a little bit more responsibility, a little bit more devotion being asked of us to really take care of ourselves and then be able to just vibrate out from that point, from that really well-nourished point. So I think that's about all I had to say about Spiritist phenomena. Oh, I wrote this down because it came through in the middle of the night, and the last thing I wrote was, are you devoted to living in peace, joy, wonder, awe, and adventure? And yeah, I would love to be devoted to that. So I might have to read that every day as a reminder, just to remember that we're literally living in a miracle. We take it for granted. Like, it's freaking amazing. How did all this stuff get here? So I hope you have a wonderful day. Sending you guys love.